Okay, I'm gonna make this as fast as I can because my family is about to go to sleep. And if you hear background noise, I'm sorry. But basically, there are three forms in the skull, like three major forms you have to worry about when drawing the skull. And this is gonna be your cranium. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna say maxilla, and it is your actual jaw. Your cranium is where like your eyes and your brain is supposed to go. Your maxilla is where your nose and your upper teeth goes. Upper row of teeth. I mean, yeah. Your jaw is where your bottom row of teeth go. The cranium, like you see it right here. It's like the top top part of your skull. It has a very egg-like shape. Like if you lay an egg horizontally, and like the you know how like the top part of the egg is skinnier, it has like that's where like your forehead would be. Like as like the back of your skull is a little bit fatter than the front of your skull, generally speaking. And this is how the bottom of the jaw looks. And this is the maxilla right here. You see that green part? But what's important about the cranium is that on the bottom part of the cranium, like in the back, like at the butt of the egg, there's a hole. And you see that hole? That's where the that's where the atlas of the spine, like the very tip top of the spine, right here, that's where it connects to your skull. And you'll see this like kind of how to explain this. You see how like it's right behind your jaw and right behind where like the bulk of the head is. So basically, if you wear this, you can connect the neck to the skull at you could connect the neck to the skull at any angle. And like personally, I prefer to I prefer to simplify the cranium as a rectangular prism that kind of gets fatter in the back. So because it's just easier for me to draw and easier for me to draw in perspective. I know some people just prefer the egg shape, but as long as you keep in mind that towards the back of the head, that's where like the atlas connects. No matter like where you draw it. Like for example, look, I'll draw this from like a side perspective. See, I know that right here, that's where the hole of the cranium is. So I know I need to put my neck right there. You see how it works just like that? And what you'll see here is that the neck is always at an angle because your spine is not completely straight. If you look up your spine, let me do that right now for y'all. Oh my god, I'm sorry. My keyboard makes the window change for some reason. Look up the spine. You see how it has this kind of like wavy appearance? And it goes in like a kind of like an S shape, but with more waves. You see how the top is slightly tilting forward? That is where your neck goes. So you're always going. You can't have lollipop neck syndrome when you're giving like when you're drawing your characters. You always want to be aware of that tilt of the spine when you're drawing it. And you'll see, like again, I can do it in another angle if I'm drawing the head at like this angle right here. Let's say that, right? And I look at the bottom of it, at the thing. I know that the hole of the cranium goes right there. So I can just very easily at a neck right here. That is where the form of the neck follows. It follows that hole. It follows that, and it follows the spine. The muscles over it, I don't remember the name of it, but there's two that comes from the back of your ear, which will be around here, to like to the center of your clavicle. You will always follow the motion behind the ear to the center of the clavicle. And this is true for wherever the head goes. But if you're trying to figure out where to connect the neck, that is not as important as understanding the form of the skeleton and the specifically when concentrating on the upper tip of the spine and the cranium. That's what's important when trying to figure out how to connect the neck.